If you have one of these outdoor money pits, um, and you don't like to spend a lot of money, I'll show you a few things that I do to help save some money. So during the winter, I clean this about maybe once a week. I clean the filters and I check the chemicals and balance the water. First off, I don't have a vacuum. The sand and grit or whatever, it falls to the bottom. A lot of it falls to the bottom of the tub. You'll get throughout the tub, just in different spots, you'll end up with little piles of sand. I use a turkey baster. Suck it up, squirt it out. And then for all the stuff on top, I just use this strainer thing. And especially when you pull the filters out to clean them, that's when you'll get all kinds of crap floating out of where the filters are. Well, and that's a good time to keep this handy. So as soon as you pull the filters out, you can get that crap that floats away. Oh, it's nice and warm. The filters, I clean them more often in the summer, but when it's cold and yucky out, you don't really want to be outside cleaning filters, so I take them in. I just clean them under hot water in the bathtub once a week. And it's pretty much impossible to stay dry doing this. Now, also, as for chemicals, all the chemicals I use pretty much can be found in the kitchen cupboards and the laundry room. I live about a 2-hour round trip from the closest hot tub supply store. So a lot of times I don't want to spend the time or the money to go to one. For my water here, this is what I use. One more thing, once in a while, if I don't have the chlorinating tablets, I'll use bleach for chlorinating. As far as everything else, these 3 things will do it. From left to right, vinegar, baking soda, Epsom salts. Now this is the test strips. The top one is for the bromine or chlorine, and that is what I use bleach for. The next one is the alkalinity. To raise alkalinity, baking soda. To lower alkalinity, vinegar. Same with the pH. To raise it, baking soda. To lower it, vinegar. Total hardness, Epsom salts. I used to pull these out really super fast. Then I figured out slow is the way to go. So now what you probably can't see is just after pulling the filters, there's all sorts of crap floating around. And you never get it all, but you can get a lot of it. You might be able to see that. I usually spend about 5 minutes trying to get what I can out. I mean, the filters are just going to pick it up again anyways, but this gives me a chance to warm up my hand too. These filters are really finicky trying to get them in straight. Now, as far as everything that's floated to the bottom, I know I'll be going in here tomorrow, so that's when I'll get all that stuff out. The baking soda dissolves pretty quickly in warm water. I always just bring this out and just put it in because I already know what it needs. It's the same every week. We have very hard water here, so it could be different wherever you are. But I'll just check it just to see. The test strips and the chlorinating pucks. Those are two things that I usually do buy from the hot tub supply. The chlorinating pucks just because they're easy and convenient and they last for a long time. I mean, you can buy a bucket of them and it'll last you for a few years probably. And these test strips, basically when I got this hot tub up and running, I bought this thing of test strips. I probably won't really even need them after this thing's gone because it's the same all the time. Exactly the same all the time. It's slightly low on pH and alkalinity. So 2 tablespoons of baking soda is all it needs. And stir it around. I'm still actually waiting for it to snow so I can get back to my regular videos. I know there's a lot of people that want to see me pushing snow around when we're going. There's just not enough snow yet. Waste of time when it's only a few inches. One thing I should mention is this hot tub, it didn't come with a lid. So I have a hand-me-down lid from my kid. It's not for this tub. It doesn't fit correctly. And I lose a lot of heat out this lid. I do plan on constructing one myself. I just haven't quite got the plan in my brain yet on how to do it. It has to be light enough that I could pull it off myself and also be extremely well insulated because of the temperatures here. But one thing I do, I turn my temperature right down when I'm not in the tub. Not right down. I turn it down to like 80 something usually, and I'll just crank it up a couple hours before we go in it. I know what days we're going in. It's usually on the weekends, so during the week I just leave the temperature low so I'm not heating up the planet so much. This thing, I just put one chlorinating puck in it. I'll let it swim around in there for maybe a couple, 2-3 days, and that'll put enough chlorine in the tub, and then I'll just pull this out. Otherwise I'll be putting too much chlorine and I'll be wasting my pucks. They'll just dissolve away in the water. Like I said before in some of my other videos, I'm a cheapskate. Now, I've said in past videos that I got this thing for free. Well, that's not 100% true, because there's actually no such thing as a free hot tub. No matter what, they need your time and they need work usually. Facebook Marketplace, you can get them extremely cheap. Like, I don't think I would be able to go outside Home Depot or any of those big box stores. You always see the hot tub sitting there. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. So with a little bit of work, you can always get one for almost nothing and get it fixed up. Easily do the work yourself.